Oh, look at that. We're so early today. We are ready. Well, we're not ready. We're almost ready to spin the wheel. Hello, everyone, and welcome to GRS F2, round number 5, season, what is it, 13. There we go. Should know these things, but here we are. And we're going to have a spin wheel very soon, because it's a mystery track. It's the second mystery track of the season out of 4, I think, maybe even 5. We've gone all full mystery this season, and it's very exciting. Last time, they got, I want to say Hungary, I think. This time there's a whole range of tracks available, which we will go through very shortly. We're waiting for more people to join the lobby, I think. We've only got 12 in at the moment, or 13. And how many are supposed to be here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17, we're missing like 4. Come on, guys. Get in the lobby. Quick look at the standings while we wait. We've got Dino out in front, 11 points clear of Zan, followed by Conor McCabe, who's well behind. And then we've got Jatin and Arno, who are both here today. Could maybe make some ground on the top 2 if they have a bad day. Callum Morris P6, Furkan 7th, Charlie Gordon, Harry Spanzik, Hayden rounding out the top 10, followed by the other 16, which I'm not going to go through. As for the constructors, we've got Haas, 5 points clear at the top from McLaren. Then come Racing Bulls, a further 8 back. So a bit of a 3-way battle for the Constructors' Championship here. Sorry about my cropping today. It was very rushed. Very, very rushed. Then we've got Williams and Merck joint, Kick Sauber, Aston Martin, Ferrari. Ooh, 6 of those teams. 5 of those teams are very close together. Alpine and Red Bull doing terribly with 12 and 9 points respectively. Right, we have loads of people in the lobby. Shall we spin it? Shall we spin it? Does anyone want me to spin it? Please tell me in the chat. I'd love to know. Who are we missing as well? Who are we missing? Let's have a quick look at who we're missing, first of all. And then we will spin the wheel. Actually, let me tell you what tracks are on the wheel. Here's the wheel. There you go. Wheel. So we've got... If I can close the other tabs that are covering it. We've got Miami. Oh, that would be awful. We've got Saudi Arabia. Abu Dhabi 9. Who put Abu Dhabi 9 in there? What are we doing here, boys? What are we doing? Oh, Abu Dhabi 9. Give me a nice wheel. That's not my fault, by the way. That. There we go. And we've got Qatar, Brazil, Kota, Singapore, Monza, the Netherlands, Austria, Canada, Spain, and Monaco, of course, is the final one. And I think we have everybody here. So we're going to spin the wheel. We're going to do it. Are you ready? Are you ready? Is everybody ready? Dakota's not here, but they will be here. Right. Here we go. I'm going to press the button. The wheel spin is 3, 2, 1, go. Not Qatar. Please no. Yes, it's Abu Dhabi. Although I don't want to drive Qatar tomorrow, so maybe I should have wanted Qatar, but I just think Qatar's dead boring to commentate on as well. So we've got Abu Dhabi, everybody. Hooray! Abu Dhabi. Time for me to draw a track map of Abu Dhabi. Oh. Oh, look at this. Abu Dhabi. Wow. Give me a map. Oh, look at that. Look at it. Anyway, you guys can watch the game while I do this. So yeah, Abu Dhabi. What a track. What a track. I like Abu Dhabi. I'm quite good at it, I think, but we will never know because I will not be racing it tomorrow. But yeah, this is a hard track to draw. It's a bit wonky. There we go. Kind of looks like a gun. Abu Dhabi is horrid, according to Jatin. Well, that's where we're going. And if everyone's in, you're allowed to go. Luke Mills is very happy. Dakota, man, get in the lobby. What are we waiting for? It's 4 minutes past. It's 4 minutes past. Right, you should go. In my opinion, you guys should start. That's what I think. So, I'm going to talk to you about Abu Dhabi while I can. I've got stats on the screen. It's 5.2 kilometres. Look at that. 58 laps, which we're going to do 29 of today. Same amount of laps as Australia, in fact. What do we think of the Australian Grand Prix, everybody, while we wait? What do we think? Do we think... Okay, here's the debate, right? I thought the racing was pretty good. You know? Could have been worse. We've seen a lot worse, right? We saw a battle for the lead for a sustained 10 laps. I don't care if it was push battery, push battery. I thought it was good. But then you have the purists on Twitter who are like, if you enjoyed that race, you are simple-minded. You know? I got called simple-minded this weekend. I did not like that. You know? I got people on Twitter saying, oh, these regulations suck because I can't dig into the data. It's so complicated to dig into the data. What the hell are you talking about? Just enjoy what's on your screen. Everyone needs to stop overthinking life, don't you think? Anyway, that's my philosophical point for the day. But yeah, I don't overthink. I just, whatever happens, happens, you know? Is what it is. Life moves on. I was entertained at 4 AM on a Sunday morning. And that is all that matters, really, to be honest, isn't it? So, there we go. Anyway, I can hear we're ready to go. What else can I tell you about Abu Dhabi? It's got 2 DRS zones. Oh, gosh. It's got 2 DRS zones. It's been reprofiled since, what? When was it changed? 2021? 2020? Yeah. There you go. Dakota's having issues. Are you in? I don't know. Any thoughts on the race? Nobody cares about the real life Australian Grand Prix. I'd love to know. I don't make the thumbnails. Back a lick. I don't make them. I like Abu Dhabi. What's wrong with Abu Dhabi, guys? I'm not liking this hate for Abu Dhabi. Sorry, I'm just reading Discord. How exciting. Right. Oh, thank you, Mitch. Please let me know if you've added me, if you need to do that. But we're here, and it's raining in Abu Dhabi. What is going on? Sorry. It is. Sorry for shouting as well. It is fucking raining in Abu Dhabi. Oh, this is absolute limbs. Yes. Yes. Shall we check the weather settings to make sure they're on dynamic? Oh, it's on dynamic, everybody. There you go. It's on dynamic. We do not need a restart. What do you mean we need a restart? This is a disgrace. This is a disgrace. I vote wet quali. This is a disgrace. This is a disgrace. You're having to restart because someone put it on daytime. What a disgrace. Are we putting it on wet quali or not? Weather remains what it was. Get in, have some of that. Oh. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, I've been told it's wet to dry quali. Even better. Even better, that is. Right, retire, everybody. Fucking retire. Sorry for swearing. In a sweary mood today. Right. Come on. Come on, people. Or we're going to have to ping. We're going to have to do some pinging. You know? Quali wet to the rate. Yeah. Nah, I think race dynamic, mate. Race dynamic. What are the chances? Wet in Abu Dhabi. What's going on? Guys, you need to retire from the session, lads. There we go. These three need to retire from the session. 2 more. Mr. Barton Outing, if you can hear me, you must retire. And Mr. Daniel Bakalik, you must retire. You must retire. It's 10 past. Ooh, FA Cup quarter-final draw. Should we have a look at that? Should we have a look at that while we're waiting? Ooh. I will not stream it, don't worry. That would be not allowed. FA Cup quarter-final draw. Here we go, here we go. What have we got here? Chelsea versus Port Vale. Number 3, who's next? Man City are at home to... Go on, be Liverpool. Be Liverpool. That would be... Yes! Liverpool. And then we're going to have Leeds. So we've got Southampton v Arsenal. That's Southampton. We're going to have Leeds versus West Ham or Brentford. Who's going to be at home? Oh, this is a great draw. This is a great draw, everybody. Number 8. West Ham or Brentford are at home. Barton Outing, what the hell are you doing? And they're going to play Leeds. Chelsea, Port Vale. That's class. Right, what are we going to do? We're going to sit here forever or what? I've got things to do. I've got TV to watch, mate. Nobody's even watching. Don't spam him. Why should we not spam him? Right, there you go. FA Cup draw, everybody. Oh my god, he's out. And there you go. From the session, we have Mikal takes P1. Look at that. Shut up, quarter-final draw. I've seen enough. I've seen enough. Should we have a look at some people's licenses? Did you know Callum Morris is a D licence? Isn't that a disgrace? Isn't that a disgrace? What a dirty driver. That's shocking. Anyone else a D? Arno? No. Furkan? No. Callum Morris is a D licence. Do you think D licenses should be banned? Will you get the settings correct? I'm going to say no on that vote there. Excellent. There we go. Oh, we've got to retire from the race as well. Oh my goodness me. This is going to take so long. It's already 12 past. 12 past. Mate. No, no, we do. Nah. Nah, we race. Yes. Excellent. What? Question. Oh, here we go. The lights are coming on for the dummy race here. It's 4 red lights. We've got 5 red lights. And the lights are gone. We're racing. There's a jump start there for Furkan in the midfield. And everyone's ghosting through enough. And oh, there's been a big crash onto the left. And Furkan is out. He's out. What else have we got here? Oh, and off to the side, there's another crash. There's a Ferrari going straight into the side of a Haas and spinning out big time. That was Jack Cockayne. Conor McCabe now leads this race. And when is he going to decide to retire? I'm not sure. He's ghosted. Is he still here? He's driving away like he doesn't know what's going on. Oh, that's a big one. My goodness me. Who's next? Anson straight into the wall. Now we've got Mikal and Bart again. Mikal, what are you going to do? Mikal's not... It is Mikal, isn't it? Or is it Michael Bargill? What's happened? Why is my stream buffering? Even though I'm streaming. Oh no, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. It is Mikal, isn't it? Or is it Michael Bargill? Mikal, yeah. There you go. Right. That was a great race. Where's the dance cam? Says Callum McLonglong, who I think is Callum Pierce. Oh, I'm not dancing. I don't know who you think's going to be dancing, to be honest. Right. There we go. It's 7:15. We're going to have a wet to dry quali at last. Shall we export those session results? Excellent. Why does it matter that it's daytime? Because, I don't know, tire temps. I don't really know. Maybe it shouldn't really matter. It's definitely to do with tire temperatures. I think. They must simulate that in this game a little bit. Not enough, but they do. Come on, who hasn't predicted advance yet? It's not difficult, guys. There we go. There we go. Apparently, I get to decide David's punishment for using AI. Well, he has to start last tomorrow, but he'll probably do that anyway. I need something better than that. Can you get a points deduction? No, I need something non-racing. I don't know. I will have a think. To be fair, I have no problem with AI thumbnails. But then we wouldn't hire an artist anyway, so it doesn't matter. It just saves people time, you know? And it looks cool. So, not all AI art is cool, of course, but I think this one does the job. Check settings just in case. Alright, we're going to have the settings on stream as they're done. Let's have a look. That looks fine to me. That's not a problem. Oh, my assists. Ooh. Don't need to see my assists. Wonderful. Custom weather. Realistic start time. Very good. Safety car increased. Very good. Damage standard. Collisions on. Off for griefing. What the hell is that? Oh, right. Isn't that just ghosting off? I didn't know they changed the name of the setting. Huh. What else have we got? Controls. Graphics settings. How exciting. Volume settings. Telemetry settings I don't use. Accessibility settings. So many settings. Music settings. Get the fact. Cool. Oh, you deleted that comment. I saw that comment. It got deleted. I won't answer that comment then. I did see it, but I was talking about settings. I'm not that knowledgeable in such an area, you know. Right, take two. It's 18 minutes past 7. And it's time to go. Finally, it's time to go racing. Finally. The wet Abu Dhabi is ready. Alright, there we go. Back to where we were, except in the night time. We are ready to go for round number 5 of this season, and it is raining. Rain looks reasonable at the moment, even though it is light rain. I think it's light rain. Yeah, it's definitely light rain. Who will be first out of the garage? And the question is, some people may just decide to sit here and do nothing because they know it's going to dry, but yeah, we'll see, eh? Invite? Backlick wants an invite. Why are you not here? Nobody told me that you left. Why would you leave? Why would you leave? Honestly. Oh, he can't select his tyre strategy. Oh no. That's your own fault for leaving, I think. Anyway, here we are with Harry Spanswick out on the track. Bro, I've sent you an invite, Daniel. What are you complaining about? You have an invitation. Please relax. Like Mr. Chillaxed over here. You're so welcome. Right. Harry, show us how it's done. What are we going to... I mean, it's quite heavy. It might not dry. It might not dry for the end. We'll see. I don't know. But for now, we're going to see what these guys can do on inters. I'm assuming, if it was me, I would fuel for ages because it's going to dry up. He's got 4 and a bit laps of fuel in. Zan's got... Is that 6? I think that's 6 laps of fuel. He's got 10 laps of fuel as Jatin. He's going all out here. 5 laps. 7 laps? Or 2 laps? I'm not sure. I think that's a 3. It's very hard to see. The 10 was clear because there's 2 digits. That looks like a 5. Anyway, Harry, he's on a lap. Let's watch him into turn 1, sliding his way through. Using plenty of the track as well. Bit of overtake on exit. Why not? Throw it in. That's what you have to do in these conditions. Throw it in and live with the drifting. Get on the power. 9 people voted on the poll for Callum Morris getting the settings correct. Unfortunately, you were wrong because he did get it correct. He did. Anyway, good traction out of that turn 5. Get me notes in front of me. You can hear it scraping the floor. We don't see any of that anymore in F1, do we? Let's turn the timing tower off. We don't need it. Through here, chooses medium deployment. Again, tries to get on the power as early as possible. Overtake engaged just before the DRS line. No DRS in these conditions, of course. Maybe we will get to see some right at the end. That would definitely improve the lap times. Down into turn 9 now. Slowly, slowly, slowly get on the power and try not to lose the back end. He does. He saves it well. Now into the final sector 3 here. It seems like this car does not want to turn in the high speed. It looked a bit unstable there. Again, losing the back end on traction through here. Really tricky section in the dry, actually, but in the wet in particular as well. For traction through the fast right-hander. That wasn't very fast, but that's because we're in wet conditions. Locking up into the final corner, losing the back end again. Absolutely no grit for this Mercedes, and it's a 35.8 is your opening time of the session. Who else have we got coming through Sector 3? Dino. He's approaching the final corner. He's hit a bollard. And he crosses the line with a 36.1. Let's have a look at Jatin, who's got 10 laps of fuel on his car. As Mr. Chillax goes P3, 37.4. And we're going to have a McLaren of Anson coming to the line as well now. He's going to start a lap. As Jatin goes P2 with a 35.9. What about the Williams boys? They're both coming through the final sector. Gulf Williams for Charlie Gordon here. He crosses the line to go P4 in the 37s. There's an Alpine as well taking P6. But it doesn't really matter what you do in your first lap. It's about what you do in your last lap in a session like this. Here's Callum Morris going into sector 3, locking up the inside front. Nathan, are you in those files that are on the news at the moment? Although everyone's forgotten about those files because of another major world event. It's as if that was the plan all along, eh? Allegedly. Anyway, Callum Morris goes 8th fastest. Let's have a look at Dakota in these wet conditions. First time we've seen them in wet conditions, I believe. It says purple sector 2, but I'm not so sure as they lose the back end through turn 9. Constantly waggling the steering wheel with that controller steering. Again, takes 3 stabs of it to get it into the next corner. Nice and smooth through this one though. Bit of a counter steer to correct the slide. Hot laps engaged as well, which really won't help with traction. Make it more difficult as Anton goes fastest with a 35.7. Only a 10th clear at the top. And Dakota will cross the line and put in a 38.0, so the second slowest at the moment, not the slowest, which is good. Who else is going to be pushing him? Mikal has invalidated his time. What about Charlie Roberts? 2% battery for them. They've already used all of it by the end of the second straight. They also don't have much fuel. So this is going to be their one and only lap as Furkan does a 35.5. Actually, this might be an in-lap. This is an in-lap, I've just realised. Because they've got 0.4 laps of fuel remaining. And because it was rubbish. Jack Cocaine, are you on an in-lap? No, you're still pounding round. I wonder if Jackson's improving. Harry Spanswick is improving, 34.8, and the rain has stopped. That was quick. The rain has stopped with 10 minutes to go, so it will become dry. I think. We can't judge. We cannot judge my weather radar that I definitely have right next to me. No. Cannot trust my wet weather strategy as a spectator. But I will be interested to see at what point they go on to slicks. But yeah, times are tumbling here as Jatin goes fastest with the 34.5. We've got another Haas coming around the final corner. That is Bakalik starting a lap. Oh, never mind. They've invalidated it already at the final corner before it even started as Zan crosses a line to do a 34.3. Go even faster. What about Conor McCabe? He's pushing in the final sector. He's got 0.1 laps of fuel left. He's not making it to the pits. Let's go watch Harry Spanswick instead, sliding his way through turn 9. Almost off the track. If I was him, I would set this lap and then box. If he's up, I don't know if he's up. I don't see the delta. Callum Morris goes quickest with the 34.1. Did I decide where I was going on holiday instead of Bahrain? No, I did not. I think Bahrain, that sort of week, I will go into work. How boring. But maybe in May, I was thinking of going to Switzerland because it's pretty and there's mountains and that's cool. But yeah, I don't know. Don't really know. I am going to the Spanish Grand Prix, Barcelona, in June. So that is something. At least I'm going to a Grand Prix this year. But unfortunately, Bahrain is going to be cancelled very shortly. This is not allowed. You're not allowed to cut the corner. I've been told off for that before, as Anton goes quickest. But yeah, Switzerland is an idea. However, Switzerland is very expensive, so I may look at how much it costs and then change my mind. But yeah, we'll see. Going on holiday now that I have a job is much easier because, or at least solo travelling is because, well, I live in London, so there's many airports around. There are cheap flights, definitely. So, yeah. Anyway, Yatin, I think you should box now because it looks kind of dry, to be honest. And that would be proved by the fact that we've got someone on slicks who nearly spins as he takes out the brake marker board. He's on an outlap. He's taken out the 150 meter board, I think, there at turn 5. Yeah. What else have we got? Barton outing 31.9 on inters. It's very dry. That's a very quick lap compared to everything else. And DRS is enabled. Everybody should be going on slicks now. Absolutely. Who's going to be the first driver to set a slick time? Can you get 2 slick times in? Maybe some of the guys who are already out there can get 2 laps in. Including boxing, of course. I think everyone in the pits now is just going to do 1 run at the end. Maybe they might do a double run, like fuel for an extra couple of laps in case they invalidate, or if they want to go for 2 laps consecutively. Let's see, who is first to the line actually for this slick time, as Yatin does a 31.6 to go fastest. Arno's coming around the final corner as well. He wants to set this Inter time. Will he beat it? He does! The 31.1, another half second taken out of the fastest time. Charlie Roberts is pushing, I think, because there's an Alpine going to start the lap. Here we go, Mikal, the first driver on slicks. Let's see what he can do with the off-board cameras. Into turn 1 we go. Do not invalidate on the exit. Little bit of overtake. Throw it into turns 2 and 3. That's where the pit exit feeds into during the race. You can get a decent battle there as cars come out and filter in. Purple sector 1, of course, 18.2. Out of turn 5, get the power on early. Interesting he used the 4th gear there. Feel like he could have got better traction. The revs are quite low. But we will see. Down into the chicane of turn 6 and 7. Could use more of the curb if he wanted to. A little kick of oversteer mid-corner, and that's really unsettled the car and made the line a bit awkward for the exit onto the second straight. DRS enabled again. Heading down towards turn 9. Want to be pretty wide here. Throw it in. Down into 4th gear. Getting on the power. Using all of the track. That was quite nice. And now gently throw it in here. Brake in a straight line. Turn it in. Kiss all the curbs here. Kiss the inside one. And the outside. And the next inside. And the outside. Go right up to the wall if you can. He didn't do that. He's got plenty of margin on this lap as Mikal. He's got his light flashing because he's running out of fuel. So I'm not sure if this is going to be a great time for him. It's a 27.6. But I do think that will be beaten by the likes of Dino, for example. He's invalidated his time though. Where's Conor McCabe? No, it's actually Furkan in the other racing ball who's next across the line. He's 4.5 seconds up on his previous time after 2 sectors, and he goes fastest, 26.0. Dino's coming into the pits there. Who else have we got on soft tyres? Charlie Gordon is closely followed by, I think that's Dakota on their outlap. Not sure why they're so close here. How much margin is there going to be here? Plenty of margin to the wall there. But of course they do want to get a banker lap in maybe. If you cross the line now, you can maybe just about, as Charlie Gordon goes quickest with a 24.9, you can just about, quickly beaten by Owen, and Jack slots in P3. I think you can just about get into the pits and out again for another lap. I think Charlie will. Jack is maybe not going to make it in and out again. Actually, I think he will. Conor McCabe now goes quickest. Where's Anson? There is Anson. Coming through. Coming through. Into 3rd gear for turn 12. This is better. How much margin? That's more like it. Right up to the wall. This is quick from Anton. I think this will go fast. It's just because he went to the wall. That's it. Always run wide though. Plenty. And he's almost lost it. He almost invalidated. And that's cost him pole right there. That's definitely a few tenths. There's easy a 22 in that lap. Easy. I think there's easy a 22 in that lap. What else have we got? Who's coming through? Dakota's on a lap. in the final corner. These guys will not be able to come into the pits and go out again. Can someone stop showing the yellow flag, please? I want to see how long's left of the session. Dakota goes P4, 24.8. How will that hold up as the session progresses? 2.5 minutes to go. So everyone out there on track now, are you guys done for the day? How much fuel have you guys got? You have enough for another lap. You're starting your next lap now. Let's go on board Mr. Chillax. Owen Thomas here. Where's Bakalik? He's not on a lap. Oh, that was almost wide. Someone get VAR on that one. There's a Mercedes slow on the first straight. That is Harry on an outlap. That's fine. Letting through a Sauber. And here come most of the drivers out the pits now. So Owen, the track could still be drying here. We're not sure like how dry the track is. If it's perfect conditions or just a bit off it, like sort of 2% wetness, you know. I don't know how they do it. I think they do it percentage wetness. Like Motorsport Manager, you know. But it could mean last across the line, have slightly better track conditions. Of course, it would rubber in a bit more, right? Let's see, Owen through here, plenty of margin. Breaking a straight line, down into third gear. Now, how many apexes are we going to kiss? 1, 2, 3. Too wide, into the wall almost. Ooh, we just narrowly avoided the wall, but that's going to cost him time. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure this is going to be an improvement. Let's see. No, it's not. It's a 24.6. It is a 10th improvement, actually. But he stays in P3. And that time is not great, to be honest. Dino's invalidated. Are they going to get to the line in time? I think so. Harry Spanswick's on a lap here. That's anyone ahead of him. There's a Ferrari. Is that Arno? Nope. It's Jack Cockane on an outlap. Is Jack Cockane going to make it to the line in time? I don't think he is. He's mistimed it here. Charlie Gordon, where are you? As Daniel Bakalik goes P3. Are you going to make it to the line? I don't know. Let's watch Dakota on their lap. Ah, no, let's watch Harry. Where's Harry? 17th. You've got to improve from there. Burkhan's had enough. It's purple sector 2. 6 seconds up for Harry Spanswick. After 2 sectors. Anton has had enough as well in the pit lane. Charlie Gordon and Jack again do not make the line. They're 6th and 7th at best, but that is really under pressure because everybody behind them has not set a soft tyre lap yet. In fact, this tyre graphic does absolutely nothing for me. Here comes Harry then. One more corner to go. He's currently 17th on the grid. He needs a big lap. Is he going to get it? Is it going to be enough for provisional pole right now? Yes, it is. A 23.3. Next up, Callum Morris, equally low down the order in 15th. Can he beat Harry here? One more corner to go for him. He needs a good exit. Don't throw your lap away now. That was much better. Is it going to be a 23.1? It is. Pole position at the moment for him, but Zan's next. He only goes P3. What about Arno in the Ferrari? He crosses the line and he goes P2. It's Callum Morris on pole at the moment, but there's many more to come across the line. Mikael is next. He only goes P8. What about Bart Nauting around the final corner? We've got a slow-moving Aston Martin in the final sector 2. That's 6th for Bart. Charlie Roberts is next, and they've invalidated their time. They're going to be right at the back. Jatin is following them through as we see Robert Jovanovski go P9 in the Alpine, and Jatin takes it, 22.8. There's a couple more drivers to go. Dino Puscadia, the championship leader, is one of them, and can they get from last to first in the last lap of the session? No, they're only P10. And that is it. Only P10 for your championship leader. Jatin takes pole with Callum Morris on the front row. That was a great quali. We should have wet to dry quali sessions all year round, every single week. That was class. Should do a mystery weather Grand Prix as well. Just putting that out there. Forget mystery Grand Prix. Or do like ultra mystery Grand Prix, mystery track, mystery weather for each session. Have a wheel with dry, wet, very wet. 1 in 3 chance. No, that would be a bit biased. We'll go overcast, clear, wet, very wet. So you've got 50-50 chance of it being wet or dry in each slot. Oh, beautiful. technically? No? Okay. Anyway, Jatin takes pole 3/10, or 2/10 actually, the gap in the end from Callum Morris. Arno was third, Harry Spanswick in fourth, followed by Zan, Connor, Bart, decent lap from him, Anson in P8, 2 Hasses in 9th and 10th, followed by the 2 Alpines, then Owen, Dakota P14, Charlie Gordon and Jack Cockayne mistiming their runs, only 15th and 16th. Charlie Roberts only getting a lap on Inters after invalidating. He starts right at the back today. And just in front of him, I didn't say their name, is Furkan. Apparently there was contact between Robert and Charlie Roberts. Robert and Roberts have had contact in quali there. That might explain why Charlie Roberts has invalidated their time. Anyway, I'm going to have a drink while we wait for them to ready up. Debate about whether it's a 1 or a 2 stop in the chat. Good question. I did Abu Dhabi. Was it on this year's game? I think it was. I don't know. I think a 1 stop is faster, but it might be one of those tracks where a 1 stop is difficult. I don't know. We will find out. We will find out. But I think a 1 stop is faster. Depends on safety cars though. And that is the general consensus of the Discord F2 chat here. So there you go. We're still waiting. We're still waiting for the 30-second countdown. There's no such thing. We're not waiting any longer. The lights are coming on once again. It's 4 red lights and now 5. And the lights are gone and we are racing and Jatin takes us away. And Arno is already up into P2 as Callum Morris has a poor start down into 3rd. Harry Spanswick loses the position. It's almost 3 wide, down for 4th and 5th. But Zan gets ahead of the Mercedes, does he? The Mercedes has to back out into the next corner. Currently Jatin still leads from Arno and Callum Morris. There's some debris flying to the side of the track there. As further back, I think there was a bit of a collision. Maybe one of the Hasses here. As I can't see any front wings missing. Up the inside goes the Aston Martin. That's a late dive from Owen. It's down in 12th. And they all filter away and now down towards turn number 6. The first DRS zone will be open on the next lap. Side by side for the Alpine and the Haas here. And Roberts trying to go up the inside of Daniel Bakelink. Let's get the telemetry and the lap data on real quick here to see what these drivers are doing. They're giving us strategies as there's a Ferrari trying to get involved here. It's Jack Cockayne. There's a yellow flag down at the back. That's Dakota having an issue. These guys, there's a 4-way battle here. It could even be 4 wide. Jack Cockayne is going to lead them away. But Robert is going to be on his inside and sending it into turn 9. He's on the hard tyres compared to the medium. The better grip from Jack Cockayne around the outside. And he's going to hold on to that position, but they're still side by side. He will have the inside for the next corner, but he doesn't get it. Meanwhile, Dino's got ahead of his teammate into turn 12. But yeah, let's go back to the front here. And we can see Jatin pulling a decent 7/10 gap away in that opening lap of the race. Arno sitting pretty in P2, though, will be very happy after gaining that position. Let's have a quick look at the positions gained on the opening lap then. 4 places gained for Jack Cockayne. What a great lap from him for 16th on the grid. Furkan as well following him through. The big losers, of course, Mikhail and Dakota down in 16th and 18th. A couple of swaps in 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 5th as well. As for the tyres, we've got everybody on. Most people are on the mediums. We've got Anson in P8 on the hards, followed by Dino right behind him, also on the hard tyres. And same with Robert. So 4 drivers on hards then. As Owen is losing a place, is he there? Side by side. Down for P14 here. Who's going to be late on the brakes? As there's a late move for Charlie Roberts maybe. To try and get past Mikhail. Side by side into the chicane. Mikhail's going to hold on, but Charlie will get the better exit here, the better run. Can he tuck into the slipstream in DRS? Stop showing me all these strategies, game. We've seen so many. None of them are true. None of those strategies are going to happen. None of them. As Charlie Roberts flies past. It is a one-stop race. As boring as that may be, it is a one-stop race. Anyway, Jack again's made another place, this time on Robert in the Alpine. And Zan sets the fastest lap from P4. It is a bit of a DRS train out in front, and oh my, DRS trains. I thought they were a thing of the past after watching the new F1 season on Sunday. But no, they still exist in this wonderful game, of course. Maybe in the DLC they will be gone, but I don't think so. I think they will still have DRS in the DLC. Or maybe not. Maybe they'll just call it straight line mode. I don't know. I don't know how much they're going to do for the DLC. It's very up in the air. It could just be liveries. Or it could be liveries plus, like, DRS is now straight line mode, even though the front wing doesn't actually change. They just change the name of it and make it usable everywhere. Oh, there's a dive bomb from Anson in P8, but he's backed out of it. He tried to dummy a move on Bart Nouting and set up a move maybe. On the next straight, he's got a good exit. DRS is going to be engaged here. Meanwhile, out in front, I don't think that there might be a move here. Arno's really close. But no, he backs out of it. Anson, again, not close enough. Charlie Gordon's way close enough. In fact, Owen's going to lose 2 places. As oh, what's happened to Zan? He's had a big mistake on the exit of turn 9. He's lost 4 positions. Disastrous for him. Through there, I don't know what happened. He's now under pressure from his championship rival Dino as Anson's off and into the wall. Is that going to be a safety car? It is on increased, of course. He reverses across the track very dangerously. He loses some of his front wing, but no safety car has been deployed for that incident. How much damage has he got? Only a bit of end plate damage. Oh no, both end plates. And he still stays out. Why don't you box? Unfortunate loss of traction there at the exit of 14. Bakelit's now had a spin as well. It's a classic Bakelit spin. Unfortunate of him. No damage though. Kept it out of the barriers as Harry Spanswick is pushing to get past Callum Morris. Spanners, where's this come from, lads? At the inside he goes. And he's nearly into the side. Oh, I thought he was going to hit the Ferrari. And he's all swapped up over the curb, and that's going to allow Callum Morris to try and go around the outside, but he's not got the battery to do so. Harry should hold on here with the better battery usage here. And he does. He does. We will be talking about battery a lot in the future. That is for sure. Because once again, Owen is battling with someone. This time it's Charlie Roberts he's defending from, I think. Or has just overtaken. So, the top 8 are all separated by less than a second. They're within DRS of each other. Then there's 3 seconds back to Jack Cockayne in 9th. Nearly called in Charlie something for some reason, and Furkan's trying to get past Jack Cockayne here. Not going to be able to do so into turn 1. Anyway, here's Dino. Championship leader on the hard tyres. When are these hard tyres going to be better? Maybe soon. As Zan makes a really poor exit. He could be under pressure here, but he's going to use battery to defend this first straight. And that means Dino will attack on the second straight, surely setting it up nicely. It's further back, Furkan flies past Jack Cockayne. But this should be, well, I don't know, that should be an easy pass. I think it will be an easy pass for Dino. Although Zan's got a good exit this time. So I completely take that back. That is absolute nonsense. Easy pass. I'm surprised Jatin's still holding on here. Difficult to lead and tow everyone along. And not get past at least once. Oh, there's the easy pass from Dino. It's not easy at all. He's trying to go around the outside into Sector 3. He's now got the inside for the next corner. And I flicked onto the completely wrong driver. They're still side by side here. But Dino has the line. And is through. Zam have to tuck into P8. His tyres may be worse than everyone else's because of that spin. Of course, or sort of half spin it was at turn 9 earlier on. He's still in the DRS though, and that's what he wants to do. Maintain the gap to the top 8. Do not get detached. So Dino's on a charge on the hard tyres. Can he get past everybody as Callum Morris goes deep and invites some pressure from Conor McCabe, who's already got his battery in use. And Callum Morris, a little bit of a dart to the left-hand side after Conor had already pulled out. But it's not going to be enough, is it? They're going to be side by side into the chicane. Can we get a better angle, please, game? There we go, the off-board shot. Oh, he bounces off to the curb, and he crashes into him, and then he's tagged by the Mercedes. There's a reset to track as well from the V-carb. That was unfortunate because the Mercedes has ultimately caused that, and now it could be three-wide affair as Bart Outing and Dino Puscadia are getting involved. Around the outside from Dino on Bart Outing. Can we have a better camera angle, please, game? As Bart's got some damage from that contact at the turn 6-7 chicane. Callum Morris bounced over the curb, went into the side of the racing bull, and was then hit from behind due to the, suddenly slowing down. Hit from behind by the Mercedes. And it's all ended in tears for all of them, apart from Dino, who's flown through a few cars because of an incident. And now he's got Zan ahead of him, as he did before, in fact. As Bart's deciding to box from this front wing damage and put on the hard tyres. Could he go to the end? I think the answer is no, unfortunately. That would be very difficult from here. You need to get to about lap 12. Really? Yeah. About lap 12. You could probably do it from lap 10. But lap 12. Lap 7 is a bit too early. As we see 3 drivers into the pits, actually. So maybe I'm chatting absolute rubbish. Although that's another front wing. And not sure if that was a front wing. Here goes Dino on Zan, though. In towards turn 6. DRS versus no DRS. In fact, there's a 3-second gap now to the top 3 after that kerfuffle on the previous lap. Could this be a 3-horse race, or will Dino have the pace to close in on those hard tyres? Ooh, onto the curb a little bit for Harry, and that's going to unsettle the car and send him wide. As we see some more battling down the back here. Not even the back, the midfield. 8th and 9th. And it's going to be Robert holding on to this position in P8 here. And into the pits. Okay, what do I know about pit stops? They're all coming in on lap 7. How is this a 1-stop if you're going in on lap 7? That can't be. They must be doing a 2-stop, some of these guys. They must be doing a 2-stop. All this chatter about a 1-stop in the chat is a load of rubbish. Maybe Dino will try it. You need to get to lap, I don't know, probably 20 at this point. 18? Where are these guys going to come out? Plenty of clear air, I assume. Behind a Haas of Bacalit, who hasn't boxed yet. Meanwhile, I think Anson just got past Dakota. Dakota might try and fight it back, though. Will there be a late lunge up the inside of turn 5? Max Verstappen style? No, there won't. Try and stick with the faster McLaren driver here at the moment. And Zan's got back past Dino. Bit of slipstream and DRS and battery will do that for you. Here comes Charlie Gordon around the outside of Furcunt, and he's through before the turn-in point. Dino's trying to fight it back, though, up the inside into the Sector 3. Into the start of Sector 3, and he's through. Lovely move from Dino. Arno gets past Bacalit, who I think makes a mistake, because there was a brief yellow flag there, unless he let him through. That would be a bit strange. Why would you let him through? Anyway, Furcunt's now into the pits. Lap 9. Lap 9 is getting to the point where it might be doable for a 1-stop, but he's gone onto the medium tyres, so he's committed to that 2-stop strategy. Medium, medium hard for Furcunt. I like it. I like it. Jatin said he was doing a 1-stop, but is now pitted on lap 7, so I don't really understand that. Maybe he's bailed. He realised the tyre wear was too bad. Oh, hello, hello, Alpine. Out of nowhere. trying to nudge his way past. Not going to happen. Zan and Dino are towing each other along, and Harry Spanswick is loving life out in the lead of the race. Is he going to be boxing anytime soon? Or is he going to try and do the one-stop? Depends how his tyres are, really. I mean, surely the one-stop is faster if you can do it. Owen makes a mistake and lets Arno through on his 8-lap old mediums. Bart gets past Anson as well on their old hards. Dakota might fancy a go on Anson here. They've got a great run, but they've got absolutely no battery. It's Callum Morris is into the box and gets a 3-second time penalty. That will be removed, because that is definitely a pit lane bug still in this game at this track after a very, very long time. So yeah, some of the time penalties today we'll have to take with a pinch of salt because of that pit lane issue, where you can get a single, or even a double, maybe even a triple warning as you enter the pits. Late braking from Robert Jovanovski forces his rival to brake late, and actually there was maybe a gap to go into, but not to be. But now it is to be. Nice and easy then for the Alpine driver. A little lock up at the end of the straight as well. That will put him offline big time. He's really messed this up. And he was through and under no pressure, and now he's going to be under big pressure from Conor McCabe. It's super unnecessary, but Conor's going to pull to the outside, and is he going to be able to fly past? Yes. No! The Alpine sticks his nose back in and does not want to lose this position after having worked so hard to get it. They're going to continue to be side by side, and now Conor's going to have the inside line for the next double right-hander here. Is it going to be enough to hold on to the position? Let's go on board with Robert. Yes, it is. The V-Carb has made their way back in front, up into P4 on what should be the worst tyres, as Jatin gets past Charlie Gordon, who's also on pretty bad tyres. Arno will be next to follow as Zan from P3 decides to come into the pits, and so does Charlie Gordon as well. Hard tyres going on for Zan. What about Charlie in the Williams? Let's have a quick look at what tyres they're putting on. Is it the mediums or the hards? It is the hard tyres. Will it be second time lucky for Robert Jovanovski here? He will fly past again, just like he did on the lap before. But this time, taking conservatively into the braking zone, hooks up the apex nicely, a little bit deep, still not the best exit, and actually, Conor might fancy himself again if he can get a good traction. Unfortunately for him, he hasn't quite got the battery to do it this time, but it was not the best exit from Robert, but he does hold on this time and will start pulling away down the road here. Callum Morris is looking for a move on Zan. This is 4th position. They're both on the same strategy. Round the outside, he swoops round, really controlled and carefully, and is almost forced off the track. There's a little bit of space for him. He's going to stick his nose in and keep his nose in. He's lost a bit of his front wing on that left-hand side. I don't know if that was from now or earlier. He now pushes Zan off the track, and they're still fighting into the hotel section. This could end in tears into this next corner, but they're still going at it side by side. Let's go on board with Zan as he tries to swoop around the outside. How are they going to live with this? Callum Morris is still there. They've been side by side for like 5 corners now, pushing each other off at every opportunity. But Callum Morris is going to hold on to it. That is the action of the race so far. Overtake of the day from Callum Morris. Even if it maybe wasn't legal. Who knows? It was great. But he does have that front wing damage on, I think, yes, just the left-hand side. As Jatin gets past Robert for P3. Callum goes a bit deep and wide, not being able to turn in that car with the damage. And now Zan will fight it back, and he will be a bit pissed off about this one. He wants to prove some revenge here. Prove some revenge. It's not even English, really, is it? It's just waffle. Ooh, deep. Deep goes Furkan. Too busy watching the two ahead scrap. He nearly ploughs into the back of them. Callum Morris, what are you going to do to fight back? Zan's got an easy pass on you. Will you go to the inside? No. Oh, I was so thought there was going to be a dive bomb there. I would have gone for it, mate. That would have been limbs. As into the lead goes Dino Puscadia. He's finally caught that 2.5 seconds, and Harry has said it's time to box. I'm doing the one stop. I like it. I think Harry's going to win. There you go, I said it. Well, or Dino. Harry or Dino for the win. But I'm going to back Harry. Where's Callum? Are you going to get past Zan? I don't think so. You don't have the... Ooh! Bart could help you out here. Holding up Zan a little bit for you to sneak past while he's not watching. Let's go on to the top 3 though, with Arno, who is chasing Jatin for position here, and they're also chasing the leader. They do have fresher tyres than Dino at the moment, and this is technically for position because they all have 1 stop left to go. So that will be an interesting battle to watch. 4 seconds the gap between the top 2 at the moment, as Zan is looking to make easy work of Bart and Outing here. Around the outside, will Bart stick it up the inside? No, he doesn't. He doesn't try to hold on to it. Doesn't have the speed or the grip. Slightly older tyres, 4 laps compared to Zan there. So, ooh, helicam. Hello. That's beautiful. Does it even include going under the hotel? Oh, it does. Oh, helicam is beautiful. I need a helicam button at all times, please. It is the best camera. As into the pits comes Furkan. Like now, I want to go helicam with Harry. Oh, thank you. Helicam. Brilliant. What about Callum? No, I want helicam. Thank you very much. Any more helicam? No. See, why not? Why can't I have helicam in this section? Meanwhile, a second has been closed to the leader already. Dino is losing serious pace. Maybe Jatin and Arno could announce themselves as challengers for this race win, despite the 2-stop strategy. 2.6 now, 2.5. He's almost gaining a second a lap. That's much more than I thought it would be. Meanwhile, there's a Mercedes sandwich for Callum Morris down in 6th to 8th here. Which Merc is going to win out, or will it be the Williams? Callum Morris to the inside, but now he's going to be pressured by Harry Spanswick, and this is for position, as Harry's trying to go around the outside on the fresher hard tyres, on the one-stop strategy. Can he do it? He's sticking at it. He goes a bit off the track. But he's now got the inside line. This is like deja vu for Callum, but he's on the opposite side to what he was when he was fighting Zan. And through goes Harry. A little bit of contact into the back of his car as well from Callum. That's a great move from Harry Spanswick. That could be overtake of the day. But the Zan and Callum battle was better. I think Callum's going to really regret getting that wing damage. I'm not sure when it happened. It might have been during that battle with Zan that we saw. Meanwhile, another second has been taken out of Dino's lead. He needs to go another, what? 3 laps? 4 laps? Really? So he is probably going to be passed here by the 2 stoppers. That is interesting. That is a surprise. That is a surprise. But then Dino was further down the order, wasn't he? So maybe on pure race strategy, the 1 is faster, but the 2 is certainly viable here, as they're now both within the second of Dino, and will surely be pushing to get past on the next lap. Lap 16. I think Dino needs to go to 18, really. I mean, 17 maybe, but I would go to 18. I'd want to go as long as possible, because the mediums could be rubbish for all you know. Meanwhile, Owen might have a go here on Furkan. Will it be an easy pass to the inside, to the outside? Neither. Sits behind. It was not an easy pass. I was wrong. Charlie Roberts is having a go at Mikal. Well, Mikal actually just sweeps past him there. Anyway, back to the leaders. Jatin, 86% battery. Dino, 25. This is not going to be a contest into turn 6. Arno's also up to 90% battery. Here comes Jatin then for the lead of the race. Lap 16. And he swoops past. Will Arno follow him through? Yes, he will. Now Dino's job is to stick with them and hold on as long as possible. Gain as much race time on the one stop while his tyres are not as good. Harry Spanswick makes quick work of Zan. How far off the lead is Harry? 10. Harry's in a great position. No, he's not, because he's got to do one more stop. Oh, Zan's there. Oh, he's not in a great position anymore. He's turned in on Zan. Zan appeared out of nowhere as we were thinking about strategy, and that's cost him some time and a bit of his front wing. It's all gone wrong for Harry Spanswick. He did not respect the dive bomb from Zan. And that could take Harry out of contention for this race victory. Maybe the two-stop is better after all, as the two-stoppers are both leading this race. Wait, sorry, no, Harry does not have to stop again. What am I talking about? Harry is going to the end. What am I talking about? Hello, tyres, leader, there we go. So he's 11th, so these two have to gain 9 seconds on Harry. I think they'll do that now with that damage. I think that damage may have cost him the race. And Dino's going to be absolutely rapid on the mediums at the end, but these guys are also going to be on the mediums, no? Unless they do hard. That could be an interesting dynamic. No, they'll surely do mediums. Yeah, they'll do mediums for sure. This is very interesting strategically, I've got to say. Very, very interesting. As Dakota gets a 3-second time penalty. And there's battling down for P8 and 9. Barton Outing is passed by Conor McCabe. Sorry, there's too many C names. It's hard to remember. Right, Dakota's fighting for P17 here. On the fresh mediums. Into the box. Comes Dino. Oh, Harry. He's retired. He's retired. He's rage quit. I think he rage quit before, because why would he box? Just because of that damage. Oh, it's all over. I think I cursed him because I said he was going to win. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I feel responsible. I feel responsible. It's gutting. Harry Spanswick is out of the race. The one stopper. Which means for me it's now between Jatin and Arno. These are the two who are going to fight it out for the win, and they're on the same strategy. They both have to pit again. They have to watch out for Dino. But yeah, anyone else trying to go to the end? Let's see. Zan. Yeah, but he's 7 seconds back. So that's... Wait. Zan... I'm so confused, man. I'm so confused. Zan is not going to the end, is he? No. Into the pits. Here we go. The top two, same lap. And now they're doing a 10-lap stint on the mediums, I think. Let's see, mediums or hard? Hards. I don't know what I'm talking about, honestly. Where's me co-commentator when I fucking need him? Sorry, I need to stop swearing. I'm very sweary today. Heary me. Oh, Jackson, where's he going to come out? He's going to come out behind Dino. Dino's undercut him, but they're going to fight for it now. On the pit exit, up towards turn 5. Who's going to be late on the brakes here? Up the inside goes Dino. Hard versus medium. This is for the race lead. This is for the race victory. At the moment, and they've also got Charlie Gordon to try and negotiate. Arno's in there as well. This is the battle for the lead. Up the inside. goes Jatin on Charlie Gordon. Charlie Gordon does not want anything to do with this battle for the lead. And now Dino's on the outside of him. And Arno's going to try and switch it back on both of them. Is he going to be 3 wide down here? This is absolutely brilliant stuff. Jatin, can he hold on in P5 at the moment? Or is he going to be passed by one of them? Charlie Gordon's going to try and go around the outside. There's surely no room. The graphics are always in the way. Arno's going to get past Charlie Gordon. Dino's somehow lost out in all of this. Despite being on the better tyres, a bit of wheel banging from the Ferrari and the Williams. Dino's surely going to have to follow them through, and they do. Late on the brakes into turn 12 up the inside. But they are on the mediums. Their tyres are better for now, but they won't be better for long. They've got to get past soon, I think. I don't know. I did not expect Dino to be able to undercut them by that much. And here we are, Bart Outing into the box. Callum Morris will be next. Zan can't go another 9 laps, no. Who can go to the end? Furkan can go to the end in 11th. No, you can't go to the end. This is your race leader. Jatin, followed by Arno, followed by Dino. Here's Robert Jovanovski on the back of Jack Cockayne. Jack Cockayne is going to box very shortly for a new set of tyres. But before that, he's going to be passed by the Alpine here. Nice and easy. No damage for Jack this time. And there we go. Why is it daytime? Is the sun rising? Did you get the settings wrong, Callum? Is it me or is the sun rising? It's like time progression on fire. I swear it's lighter than it was at the start of the race. Am I going insane? If anyone is actually listening, can you tell me if I'm going insane? I'd like to know. I'd like to know. The sky is daylight. It's supposed to get darker throughout the race. It is light still. I don't understand. I'm going insane. Okay. Thank you very much, David. Thank you. Ooh, a big swapper on for Charlie Roberts as he goes into the box. Don't let it wear off until after the race tomorrow. Oh. I'm looking forward to the race tomorrow because, what was it, Vegas? I did no practice, okay? Absolutely none. My first lap on the game was my first quali lap. And it was great. I was class at quali in Vegas. It's like, because I didn't do any practice, I was careful and took it easy. I didn't push too hard, you know? Yeah, but why is the sky blue? The sky is not blue at night time. You know, this is basic stuff, Codemasters. Basic stuff. But yeah, I was class at quali, and then in the race I crashed into the wall 2 laps in, which didn't help. But if we can avoid crashing into the wall 2 laps in, we might have a good race. Who knows? Anyway, Furkan up to P9. What's happened here? Jatin's made a mistake. He's lost 2 places. He's made a mistake. The race lead has changed and Arno's now in it. Oh, it's all kicking off again. It's all kicking off. Dino's now past Callum Morris, who comes into the box. So maybe there was a mistake from Jatin trying to get past Callum Morris that meant Arno slipped through. Is it a gift from Jatin to Arno here? I just don't think Dino's going to have the pace on these mediums for much longer to stick with these guys. It could be turning into a 2-pronged attack. That's not the right word. I didn't want to say 2-horse race. That's so basic. Here comes Jatin again, fighting for the race lead. He's going to fly past, is he? Yes. Arno lets him through, but is well aware that he can get past on the next straight. 60% battery versus 80% actually. Jatin's got a lot. This is going to have to be a big push from Arno if he wants to take the position back here. They've got another car, Conor McCabe, coming up, who might be trying to one-stop at this point. It's a bit late to stop again for mediums. In fact, if Zan can make it to the end, that would be remarkable. That would be, what, 18 laps on a set of hards. I mean, Jack's trying it as well. I feel like we're going to see some big tyre deltas late on in this race, because these guys are going to be chasing down the race leader, which is currently Zan, and it looks like he's going Hail Mary for the win. Cars everywhere you look. Next objective for these guys is to get past the struggling Conor McCabe on 11 lap old hards. And then they've got 7 seconds to gain in 6 laps, which should be easy. Should be easy, I think. Oh, look at the traction difference. Absolutely no grip for that pink V-carb out the corner. But there we go. By the way, because is this an anti-clockwise track? It is, right. Because of that, every time we go on an off-board camera, like now, the graphics cover up the cars. Every single time. It is awful. Okay? It is awful. Callum Morris is fighting on his fresh tyres. He's using overtake with no battery. He's being passed by a 16-lap-old hard runner. Jack Cockayne is going to try and go up the inside of Callum Morris. He doesn't have any grip, but he's going to do it anyway for the memes. Straight up the inside. Callum Morris sees it coming and switches back and spins him round. Oh, we could see that coming from a mile off. Oh, but I respect the dive bomb. That was beautiful. Until it went wrong. Meanwhile, Connor's been passed by 2 of the front 3. Dino is the next one to try. And the gap in front is now 6 seconds. They've already gained a second in like a sector. I think the question for Zan is, can he hold on to the podium against Dino? I think he might be able to do that, unless he gets a puncture. But we will see. Because Dino's struggling to get past Connor here. He's lost 1.5 seconds to the leading 2 of Jatin and Zan. Arno, even. Into the bot. Ooh! I heard a crunch. Can I see your front wing, fella? No matter how hard I try, I cannot see your front wing. It's fine. Okay. Into the box for soft tyres comes Zan as Dino is fighting with Conor McCabe through the chicane. And he is through. Unless Conor has the battery to go past him. You could stick it into overtake if you want. He's gaining, he's gaining, he's gaining. He's going to go around the outside on the harder tyres, on the less grippy tyres, on the older tyres. And it's never going to work. He needed to be on the inside if he wanted to get past there. And Dino is up into P4, but he's 2.5 seconds off the next car. And ultimately for him, 7.5 seconds off P1. Callum Morris, I see a yellow flag. Why is there a yellow flag? Because Robert is round about here. There he is off the... Oh, lag. Hello. Meanwhile, Callum Morris... Oh, Robert's got absolutely no front wing. He's got no front wing. He's binned it on the exit turn 9. He'd done what Anson did early on in this race. And he's out. Well, he's not out. He might be out. Is he going to come into the box to retire the car here? Yes, he is. There you go. Excellent stuff. 2 retirements from this race. No safety car, though. I thought there might be a safety car today. Anyway, 4 seconds the gap out in front and 4 laps to do it. Is it getting interesting? Is it going to be closer than we think? 3.8 now the gap, with 4 and a bit laps to go. Zan could put up a fight here, maybe. Will these two work together to close in, or will they be too busy squabbling for what is surely the race victory? Let's find out. All the other gaps amongst the field are widening, but the battle for the lead is on between 3 of them. F3 I've heard is Monaco, I think. That's what I've heard. I've heard it's rigged. I've heard the wheel has already been spun. And Monaco is the one that's been chosen. Don't shoot the messenger. As Conor McCabe can't make it. He's on 14 lap old hards and he's into the box. He's going to lose 3 places from this. He can't make it on 14 laps. Jack Cockayne gave up after 16. Can Zan hold on? He's 2.7 clear of the next car. He's 2.3. He's lost 4 tenths in a corner. He definitely is not going to be able to hold on for the win. But can he hold on to the podium? Furkan has left the session because apparently he's DC'd. I was going to say, it just said, Steam just told me he was playing the game, which means he's DC'd. Come back in, lad. You're fighting. Well, you're not fighting for anything, but you could be if you get in. An unlucky collision. What happened, Robert? We saw you with no front wing. I don't know if that was caused by contact by somebody else. Or just an individual error. I'm not sure. 2 seconds now, the gap out in front. What do we think? Do we think Zan is getting a puncture? I want to know. 1.7 the gap. And do we think he can win? I don't think he can win. But, you never know. He might do some dodgy tactics. There might be a late safety car. Don't know. 1.4 now. So, he's going to survive lap 27. I think. I'm not sure. He might not survive lap 27, but lap 28 is a problem. Can he afford to park it in Sector 3 to try and hold on? Or is even that going to be too much to allow them past? He's not... Okay, they've not got DRS on this straight here. So he will survive lap 27, but he needs battery. He needs battery urgently. Is he going to stick it into none? Yes, he is. Is he going to hold it there for the entirety of Sector 3? Ooh, bit of twitchy. Bit of oversteer. How are the rear tyres doing? Look at them. Half a second now. He's going to lose all his time in here, but he just needs battery to have any chance of holding on. It's probably a lost cause. He's got no traction at all. Jatin is all over him with 100% battery compared to 50. This is not even a fight. It feels like bullying at this point. There's nothing this guy can do. He is helpless against the two... I don't know what to call them. Predators. Ooh, it's not a good word in this society, is it? There's Dakota's out in the pit lane. And Jatin might try and go up the inside into turn 5. Or they're going to wait. They've got the DRS. And now is a good time to go past around the outside into turn 5. Let's watch from Arno's perspective. Can he try and pick up the pieces and take the lead? He's got 100% battery. Jatin is through into the lead. What will Zan do? Will he try and counter-attack into turn 6? He's going to the outside. It's been covered off the inside. Arno's going to try and throw it down the inside as well, though. This could be close between all three of them here. Arno, what are you going to do? Switch it back or go around the outside? He's contact. There's contact. That's going to halt his momentum. That is really costing Arno a chance of victory here. And Jatin's seen that. He's going to bolt. 1.1 seconds the gap, and Zan is trying to hold on now. This is terrible for Arno. He's got front wing damage on the right-hand side. He's wasting time now fighting Zan for P2. What's the gap? 1 second with 1 lap to go. Oh, and that's painful for Arno. Getting involved with the 17-lap-old hard runner, and now he's got no downforce. And he's not going to be able to close the gap. Oh, it's all over. Not like this. I was expecting a grandstand finish. But the bit of front wing damage, the bit of contact at turn 6 and 7 has thrown Arno's chance of a race victory out the window. Can Zan hold on to the podium? The gap is 2.6. He's lost half a second in that corner. Make that 7/10 after 2 corners. But I don't think he's going to lose the other 2.5 seconds on this lap. Arno is going to have to settle for P2. It's gutting for him as Callum Morris gets a 3-second time penalty. Conor McCabe could beat Bart on track. He might do on pens, but we know pens are a bit dodgy in this track. Meanwhile, down at the back, we got Furkan's AI car, who has not rejoined the race, trying to fight with Jack Kane. Oh, I heard a crunch. Why did I hear a crunch? Anyone know why I heard a crunch? No. .8 now, the gap to Dino. So yes, Zan will hold on to the podium, it looks like, barring a puncture 18 laps on hards is extremely impressive. Meanwhile, Mikal is going for a move on Charlie Gordon. No, Charlie Roberts. Getting all the Charlies wrong today. So bad. So bad, so bad. But we don't need to see that because Jatin is coming around the final corner. 2 Mystery Grand Prix he's done this season and 2 Mystery Grand Prix he's won. He wins in Abu Dhabi. Arno takes P2. Zan closely behind in 3rd. Dino only 1.4 seconds off the podium in 5th. 12 lap old mediums for him. Connor gets Bart on the road for P5. But, yes, he will be P5. Regardless of the outcome of that penalty removal potential claim here. Callum Morris is going to take P7. Charlie Gordon, P8, followed by the other Charlie in P9, who got ahead of Mikal there on the last lap. Mr. Chillax and Jack Cocaine are fighting around the outside into the last lap. The last lap, this is for position. Who's going to win out here? Jack Cocaine's already through. What a move. How many penalties have you got? Does it matter? No, it doesn't matter at all. It means nothing, but it was a wonderful overtake. And that's an extra point for Jack. Owen will take 12th, although Furkan gets them both. But I'm not sure. I think Jack's penalty might get removed. But definitely Chillax will not. Daniel Bakelit gets 13th. And Anson will come home in P15. So there you go, Jatin. 2 wins from 2 in mystery races this season. Impressive stuff. 2 poles as well in those mystery races, as he likes to point out. Charlie Gordon got a puncture at 100% wear. How did we miss that? How did we miss that? Jatin, Arno says Jatin is lucky. I agree. I agree. I was ready for that grandstand finish. It did not happen. There you go. There is Jatin celebrating his win. Oh my gosh, I've got so many friends. Cool. Dino, 10th to 4th. Lovely drive from the one-stoppers. Honestly, top 4 will all go in driver of the day. It was a great race from all of them. Charlie Gordon, 15th, 8th. He loves qualifying poorly and doing well in the race. It's his signature move at this point. Yeah, let's take a screenshot of the results. 2 DNF. Harry Spansic, what happened? Well, I know what happened. I was there, but, you know. Anyway, what a mix of strategies on show as well. What a great race. What a great race. There's your race director. Will be extremely important today because we will probably have some penalty removals because of double warnings. I mean, look at this. Callum Morris, 2 warnings, 2 warnings, 2 warnings. I mean, they're all in 2s, basically. Look at that. I mean, how many warnings do you want on lap 21? What? Sorry? Excuse me? 30-second time penalty. Are you alright? Are we okay here? What happened on lap 21 to deserve this? Anyway, let's have a chat with the top 3 because that was cinema. Cinema. Into reviews. It will be quick because it's 8:30 already. It's 8:30. It's shocking. Right, we're in the interview room. We will wait for them to join. And we'll do driver of the day while they join. We'll do driver of the day because driver of the day already put in the top 4 in that. Because they were class. F2 driver of the day. Mr. Jatin. Sauber. P1 to P1. Mr. Arno. P3 to P2, I think it was. And let's see who else for driver of the day while we wait for the final person to join the interview room. I like that thinking. No one on the stream heard that. Let me unmute that. Oh, everybody's here. Everybody's here. Driver of the day. Give me 1 second and then we will talk. Okay, we will start with the P3 man, which was Zan today. Came from 5th to 3rd, did a 1-stop, which was always going to be difficult. I heard he had 94% tyre wear at the end. So, first of all, did you think you could win at any point during that race? And secondly, were you very worried about a puncture?
I didn't hear the second part of the question, but yeah, the first part I did maybe potentially see a win if traffic were to got in the way of the two guys chasing me. So yeah, I did see a potential win, but then when I saw that they were catching me by a second and a half a lap, I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna finish probably P3 here. So yeah, just settled into my race and did what I could control. So yeah.
Yeah. Was the one stop always the plan, or were you gonna, like, if the wear was too much, were you gonna change it up?
I mean, it was the plan, but yeah, I monitored the first stint on the mediums. If it got too bad, I would have pitted like lap 7 or 8, like the two guys that won or were in front of me did, and did a 2-stop. But yeah, it wasn't too bad. I mean, I've got into lap, I think it was 10, and I had like 68-70% tire wear, so I was okay on mediums, but the hards, yeah, I went I think a lap or two too early, so yeah, finished basically in puncture territory very much.
Yeah. Any major like battles in the race? I can't really remember because it felt like you had a very strategic race.
I had one with Dino. I had one with Dino, which was very good, very clean, nice little fight. And I think I had one with Callum, the Williams.
Yes, I remember that now. And
I might have sent it on him a little too much. I don't know what happened to him in the fast left-hander.
Yeah,
I think I got it
two went side by side.
Close enough, but I don't know. Maybe I sent it too much. I don't know. So that one's a bit iffy. Maybe he'll report, maybe he won't. But yeah, I loved every bit of those fights. Lovely race, mystery track. So yeah.
Yeah, some great racing. You went side by side with Callum for like half a lap, didn't you? That was you two.
Yeah. We had a nice little battle in between.
And then at the end, fighting with the leaders as they tried to get through a bit of contact with Arno. Did that? I think that was just a racing incident at the end.
No, I think it was just because I went over the curb. I was trying to leave him space, and I was trying to not to, because if you want to take that corner normally, you normally would have the right tire right on that curb, but I didn't want to do that since we were side by side through the chicane. So yeah, I just jumped over. I think we wheel banked a little bit, side pod maybe, and yeah, basically then won the traction race, which was in the left-hander. So yeah, he outbraked me and had more traction, so he just drove past me. Yeah.
Fair enough. Thank you very much. Moving on to P2, which was Arno today, and I was so gutted you got that front wing damage at the end of the race because it was looking to be a grandstand finish between you and Jatin. Surely you thought you were going to get him. But yeah, some great pace from you throughout. Summarise your race for me, please.
I just got pulled by Jatin for the whole race. I was loving it. If I got dropped out of DRS, I would not have gotten him back. He was faster than me. But yeah, I wanted to go for an overtake on the final lap, but then the wing damage is just unfortunate. And stuff like that happens. So it's whatever.
Yeah, and you went for the 2-stop. Was this always planned? Because, I mean, it was actually a lot closer between the 2 and the 1 than I thought this race. Did that surprise you?
I didn't even get recommended the 1-stop, so I thought it wasn't possible.
Fair enough. I just saw a lot of chat in the Discord about 1-stopping, so...
If I can jump in here, the game did not allow me to set a 1-stop, so yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
Basically had to wing it for the 1-stop.
Fair enough. But yeah, so Arno always thought about 2-stop. Did you think about using medium at any point? Obviously, you would have had to decide that before you selected your tyres, right? So.
No, I don't trust this game with its tyre wear on a controller.
Fair enough. You're doing well in the championship. Are you going to turn up enough to fight for the title or not?
I don't think so.
Okay.
It's pretty calm at work right now, which is why I can attend every race, but I think next month it picks up again.
April, boo-hoo. But yeah, thank you very much. And then on to our race winner. 2 wins from 2 in mystery races, as we've said. Mr. Jatin. Excellent race. 2-stop strategy. Was chasing down drivers left, right and centre. Have some amazing battles at the end. Talk to me about those battles at the end with both Zan and Arno here. And then ultimately probably being quite... I mean, you may have held on, but obviously relieved to see the damage at the end that left you have a victory lap, sort of, at the end.
Yeah, the final laps when I overtook Zan, I was quite happy. Thought partner would follow me through, so I was like quite scared. But when I saw them fighting and him getting damaged, I was very, very happy, and I started burning all my battery to pull away. And when I saw they had damage and he wasn't catching anymore, I was just taking it normal anymore.
Yeah, and same question about the 2-stop. You mentioned in the chat you were going to do a 1-stop. Was this the bait and switch, or
It was
what?
gaslighting. I knew it was a 2-stop from the start. I was gaslighting them the whole time.
So mind games before the race.
I just wanted to
even
know if
began.
anyone else was doing it.
Fair enough. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to see, where are you in the championship? This will put you P3, I think. In fact, you were P3 already. I've just realised the championship was not even in the right order. Whoever did this is completely wrong. But yeah, you're P3, so gaining even more on the 2 leaders, Dino and Zan. Can you fight for the title if you decide to turn up?
I don't know how many times I'm going to turn up, because the reason I turned up today was I usually don't turn up because of school, but today I had a free day, so I didn't have school today, so I didn't really need to do anything for it, so I just turned up today. But I don't think I'll be turning up enough for the championship, sadly.
That is a shame. It's a shame life gets in the way of fun things, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
But there you go. Yeah, when you do come up again, maybe pick a mystery track and you might win it again. You seem to have a knack of no practice. So,
Yeah, when's the next one?
don't know. I think there's 4 this season.
Oh, I'm actually gonna be available for that one too.
Let's see. The next mystery race is
March 30th.
30th.
I'll
of
be
March.
there.
So there you go. Look out, everybody.
That's not good,
In the
yes.
meantime, we've got Silverstone and Belgium coming up. But yeah, thank you to the top 3. It's 8:36. We've run far too long because we wasted 20 minutes because Callum Morris did the wrong settings. But tomorrow there's more mystery action. It could be Monaco for F1, which could be crazy. It could be Singapore. Can it be Singapore? Yeah, it could. I love Singapore. Give me that. But yeah, until then, everybody, that is it. Goodbye.